Hello everyone, welcome back to the 80slashers.com YouTube channel. In today's video, I thought I would make just a short little video to update on my 80 slasher Blu-ray collection. As you can see, I got a package in the mail today with some new titles that I'm excited about. So I thought I would go over and show them. Haven't opened this up yet. I pre-cut it here, just make it easier for the camera. But before I get into this package, I had one that came a while ago. It was actually just after I made my initial entire 80s slasher on Blu-ray collection. So I've had it for the other titles for a few months here. I actually made a video on one of them, so we'll get into that. But just an update. The last time I made my the last collection video, I had a total of 59 80s slashers on Blu-ray. Now with the two packages that I've received since that last video, I have a total of 65 now, so I have six titles to show off to you guys, so I'm pretty excited. Most of these I haven't even watched yet, so I can't say a whole lot about them, but we'll get into them. So I'll put this package aside for now, and I'll show you the ones that are already opened, and we'll get right into it. So the first one I'm going to show off, like I said, I've already done a video review on this one, so I won't talk too much. But it is Splatter University. This first package, these are all titles that I got from the halfway to Black Friday sale from Vinegar Syndrome. I bought directly from Vinegar Syndrome. That's their logo there. If you're not familiar with Vinegar Syndrome, I definitely check out their site. They have two amazing sales per year. They have their Black Friday sale and their halfway to Black Friday sale, and everything is basically 50% off. So I bought these next three titles from there. Yeah, like I said, I've already done a full review on this, so if you haven't checked it out, links below. But yeah, this is Splatter University from 1984. Basically, just a very ultra low budget slasher film, made from the folks at Troma. And this is one I really liked. It's it's a low budget, don't expect much. Filmed 16mm film print. It takes place at a college. A new professor, she shows up for a new job. There was a murder that had taken place previous to her predecessor, and she shows up, begins teaching, and people start getting killed, and she starts investigating, and it goes from there. It's really fun. Bad acting, cheesy, like a lot of cheesy stuff in this film. But the practical effect kills are pretty good. For what it is, like I think the budget on this was like $50,000, which is crazy. Think about like $50,000 to make a movie, and I think they overachieved big time with this one. So yeah, like I said, I've shown this before. I won't get into too much more of it. But yeah, Splatter University. If you haven't seen this one yet, track a copy down. It's a fun, good, bad movie. So yeah. All right. Along those very same lines, again, another one I got from Vinegar Syndrome. Don't Go in the Woods, or it's also sometimes known as Don't Go in the Woods Alone. I've always referred to it as Don't Go in the Woods. This is a film from 1981. Again, this is one of these super low budget films. Now, I've never seen this film. I have it. It's been sitting on my shelf for a long time because and I haven't watched it because I wanted to do a proper review on it. But I was trying to get some videos and some other stuff caught up, so I didn't want to get too ahead of myself. But this is probably going to be the next one I watch, maybe, because I've been planning on watching it for a while. So yeah, if anyone's interested in seeing a review on this, just leave a comment below, or any of the movies actually, the next ones that I'm going to show you. Let me know. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to watch them all anyways. But yeah, 1981. Super low budget. This one is infamous if you go online and people read it, and the comments and reviews that people post, they say this is like it's infamously bad. It's like some say it's the worst slasher of all time. Um, like I said, I haven't seen it, but I doubt that. I feel like we'll see, but I feel like I'm gonna like this movie. Um, I think that the setup of this is basically there's a bunch of tourists and like people camping in the woods, and there's a like a psychopath on the loose, and he's hunting and stalking and killing these people in the woods. Very simple. I heard that like the gore, the kills are pretty good considering the budget. I don't know the budget on this exactly. Um, but it is, you can see here. It was filmed on 35 mil, so it's more than Splatter University was. So it may look a little better than that film, even though that one looked really good. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for this one. I love the ultra low budget slasher films. You know, the Nail Gun Massacre, Splatter University, Last Slumber Party, Sledgehammer, and this. It all fits within that sub genre of ultra low budget slashers. So yeah, I cannot wait to check this one out. And as soon as I do, I will post something on the website. I will post something on YouTube, and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, 1981. Don't go in the woods. All right. The last title I got from Vinegar Syndrome is Christmas Evil. This is a film from 1980, so it's a really early one. And yeah, again, a film I've never seen before. So the problem with this one is I've been debating. I got this, like I said, I think I got this back in May and or June. I've been debating like, should I watch this? And I don't think I'm gonna watch this. I think obviously I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna watch it during the holiday season because it's a new Christmas slasher that I've never seen, and there's not many of them, and I don't really want to waste a watch if it's not Christmas time. So I'm probably gonna put this one on the sidelines until at least November, probably December. And then I usually go through and watch my regular, all my Christmas movies I like to watch at that time, and I'm gonna be adding this one to the mix. The two Silent Night, Deadly Night films. What else is there? There's what's the other two? I'm thinking. I'm drawing a blank here. To All a Good Night, and oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. There's one more Christmas film. To All a Good Night, Christmas Evil, the two Silent Night, Deadly Nights from the 80s, and oh, that's Don't Open Till Christmas. Don't Open Till Christmas. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, those are the ones that are Christmas themed 80s slashers. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Basically, I hear the premise, the story behind this is there's a guy, he works in a toy factory making toys, Christmas time. And as a child, he had a traumatic experience where he was mentally scarred on the way that he discovered that Santa wasn't real. If there's kids watching, Santa is real. But for this film, yeah, that's the story. He found out in a horrific way, mentally scarred, and he's working in a toy factory, and apparently he gets belittled at work. His coworkers, they belittle him all the time, and he snaps and he goes on a Christmas time killing spree. So that's the setup for this. I cannot wait to watch this. The overall consensus of this is that this is a good film. People like this film a lot. The thing I hear a lot is that there's a lot of character development. It's more of a slow pace, slow burn type film, and there's not a lot of gore, not a lot of kills. There is some stuff, but it's more based on a dramatic, like a slow burn type of slasher, which I'm fine with those. There's a place for all that in this genre. So yeah, I can't wait for this. So 1981, or no, sorry, 1980, Christmas Evil. It's also, I think it's also alternate title is called You Better Watch Out sometimes. So, um, yeah. All right, so that was the last of the Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday sale haul. All right, so I'll grab the other package and we'll look at the last three. All right, so pull these out. I'll do one at a time. So the first one is Stage Fright. Yeah, so this is still sealed. Hopefully, it's not too much glare. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. So Stage Fright. This is the one I'm the most excited about. Of all the slashers that I'm missing in my collection, the ones that I deem like heavy hitters, like really important ones in the genre, this has been the last one of those for me to get. For whatever reason, I've put this one off for so long. Like all the other ones, they're good. They're smaller budget ones, but this is one that I'm really excited about. This is it's a film from 1987. It was This is an Italian film. Made in Italy, so it was released in Europe and Italy in 1987. I don't think it was released in North America until 1989. So in this case, I'm gonna say this is a 87. I usually, yeah, the release dates for these films, people have different opinions on when, when it was released, where it was released. 1987, Stage Fright. Like I said, it's an Italian film. A lot of people say that this is half Italian giallo, half slasher. Again, I've never seen this film. Um, and it's yeah, so people say it's some people say, well, it's more of a giallo, it shouldn't be included as a slasher. Other people say the opposite, that it's more slasher than giallo. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. So this is one I'm definitely going to watch fairly soon, and I will be making reviews for this one for sure. This is one released by Blue Underground. They do a fantastic job, so I'm really excited about this. Um, yeah, this film basically is about some like stage actors, like people who act in a like a Broadway type play. So stage actors, and they get locked in like a theater as they're doing a rehearsal for an upcoming production. And unbeknownst to them, there is an escaped psychopath amongst them, and they start going and picking them off one by one. Apparently, this has fantastic gore, fantastic kills. The it doesn't show it on here, but the killer is infamous. I've seen many screenshots. The killer has like an owl's head. It's like for their mask. It's like a big, feathery owl's head. It looks like a yeah, just like a an owl head. It's pretty kind of creepy actually. So I'm gonna be interested to see this. These Italian films, they always have a very sleek style. Um, so I'm really excited for this one. So as soon as I check it out, I'll be doing a review on this one for sure. So yeah, 1987 Stage Fright. All right, let's reach in here. Next one we have, I'll pull it out. All right, this one. This is, well, it's Madhouse, obviously. Again, still sealed. Um, this is a film. Now, again, this is a European film. This is another Italian movie. Um, it was released in 1981 in Europe, in Italy, and it was released in 1983 in North America. I believe I have this as like an 83 film, just because it had a nationwide, 83, but it's 81, 83, however you see that. Um, but yeah, Madhouse, this is a film, fantastic cover art. Basically, the story about this involves, there's a woman, she's chased, pursued by her psychopath twin sister. It's leading up to their birthday, and I guess one woman is pursued by her evil twin, and I'm assuming it takes place in a maybe like a old dark house. And the title, I don't know. I've never seen it. I know that there is like a crazy, scary dog involved in the plot of this as well. So I don't know. I'm really excited to see this one. People say that there's very similar themes to um, Happy Birthday to Me. Because that also, if you haven't seen it, there is a sister thing going on there. I don't want to spoil too much if you haven't seen that, but there was a plot line with a sister. So this is twin sisters. So yeah, that's what I've heard about this. People like this. Apparently, this like again, it's Italian. It has these European films have a different aesthetic, like a different style to them. They feel slick. They feel they got some class. They're just very stylistic, and I'm hoping that's what this is. I haven't heard that this is very giallo-like. It's more straight slashers from what I've heard. So we'll see. I'm gonna check this one out as well. Obviously, I'll be doing a review for all these. I'm really excited. This is from Arrow Video, and these I almost can guarantee this is gonna look amazing. Arrow does a fantastic job. They're one of the best companies at releasing these films. There's look at like there's a ton of special features. Yeah, this is I'm really excited for this one. So yeah, 1981/83 Madhouse. All right, last film in here we have Bloody Moon. Yeah, I am excited for this one too. I'm excited for all these films, obviously. Bloody Moon. This is a theme. These last three movies. This is a European film. This was made. It was made. It's mostly Spain, but there is some There's some German connections to this as well. So I think it's like a Spanish-German co-production, but it's mostly Spain. Again, this is the same thing as Madhouse. It was released 1981 in Europe, in Spain and Germany, and it had a 1983 US release. So for whatever reason, I grouped this in 1983 because that's when it was available for people such as myself to see in Canada and the United States. So for me, I view this as an 83, but could also be viewed as an 81 release. So yeah, Bloody Moon. This is a film directed by Jess Franco. So if you're not familiar with Jess Franco, he is like known as like the exploitation king. He did a lot of movies that, just the over the top nudity, the over the top violence, the blood, the gore, just yeah, just exploitation movies at their finest. He has a couple box sets just for his films. Like he has a big cult following, and I think this is the only one, or maybe one of few. I think this is the only '80s type slasher that he has ever done. And I'm really excited for this one. As you can see, like apparently the kills and the gore in this is just over the top. Look at like a yeah, you can just tell by the pictures here. This is gonna be insane, and that's the reputation that there's just this is a ton of gore and a ton of blood. So I'm really excited for this. The plot around this is apparently a couple of German female students go to Spain for like a language school to try to learn Spanish. So it takes place in Spain, but I think the women are German women, and they go to this Spanish school, and there's surprise, there's a killer, a maniac on the loose, and he goes around, he or she, I don't know, I haven't seen it, goes around and starts killing these beautiful German women, is from what I've heard. And knowing that it's a Jess Franco film, there's probably lots of nudity, and like I said, this is like a saw blade. There's gonna be a ton of crazy kills and crazy gore. So I'm really excited for this one. I'm excited for all these films. This is another one. Like I said, Stage Fright was the one I was looking forward to the most. This is probably the second most, my second most anticipated film of this lot, just because the the kills and the gore. I'm just really excited for that because I'm kind of a gore hound and that kind of thing. So I'm really excited for this one. So yeah, that's it. Let's take these all here. So 6 more titles. Bloody Moon, Splatter University, Don't Go in the Woods, Christmas Evil, Stage Fright, and Madhouse. 6 more 80s slashers to add to the collection. Um, so yeah, so again, if anyone is interested in seeing a review for any of these, leave a comment below. Um, Let me know. Like I don't really have a preference of which ones I'm gonna watch first, except with the exception of this. Like I'm gonna hold off on that until Christmas time, and I will do a review on that. This one I've already done a review on. So I guess basically these four. If there's anyone who has a preference, who would like to see me talk and write a review, a video on any of these 4 films, let me know. If I don't hear anything, I'm probably gonna start with, I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah. So that's it. So thanks for watching. You know, if you're not already, it would be a big help to the channel if you could hit the subscribe button. If you are subscribed, hit the little bell for notifications so you know whenever I post a new video. Like the video is a big help, and yeah, leave some comments. And if you guys have seen any of these, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to see what people think of these. Yeah. So all right, guys. Until next time. See you later.